I've been learning so much reading it about the habits that we create. And we create habits in self-sabotaging ourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. So for me, like what I hear right now when you're talking is all excuses because you don't want to feel this way, right? Like you don't want to feel this way. And the version of you that you want to become is a version of you that
This
can't eat.
conversation's making me uncomfortable.
We can stop if you want. It's just an example.
Joking, I know.
And saying like the version of you that you want to become doesn't feel sick in the morning. She can eat a balanced meal in the morning. She feels good all day long, right? That's a version of you want to become, right? That's a version of you that you want to be reality. Like
sometimes
you don't want to feel.
La mala vida,
ya, pues sí le encanta.
Welcome to Chicas and Chisme. We are your hosts. I'm Carla.
And I'm Angelica.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah. Enjoying the last few. Well, you have 2.5 weeks left.
No, I start next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, because you start a little bit earlier than.
Yeah, I start like 3 days before the kids.
Uh-huh.
So Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and then the kids start Wednesday.
Oh
yeah. But by the time this releases, I'll already be working.
I was telling my daughter it didn't feel like summer.
Yeah.
It really didn't. It went by in a flash.
It's been really quick. Although I went to Yosemite and I did certain things, I just don't think that we've taken advantage of the summer. Like it barely got hot. Yeah. That's what it kind of feels like.
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
No, because it's about to get really hot.
Don't call it.
I know.
Yeah, I think I didn't do anything. I feel so bad. We're going to do something next week, but I didn't do anything with my kid, and I just feel really bad. And she just kind of sat around, and all I did was work. But it's okay. She understood. I had a conversation with her. I took her in consideration.
That's a good topic.
Next topic.
Is well, you guys are doing something in the fall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
God willing, yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something in the fall. That's why I told her, I was like, listen, because she was like, let's go to Cancun. She makes plans, and it's like, well, show me your bank account and let me see if we could do Cancun,
Yeah.
I told her we have to do one or the other for this time, one or the other. So for now, we'll wait until fall.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good to plan stuff, but don't overdo it,
The thing is, I didn't overdo nothing. I didn't
do nothing
or overdo nothing. It was like and then I kicked myself in the butt because I'm like, I could have like after work, I could have driven her somewhere, or I could have, you know what I mean? And I didn't do anything. And I don't know if it's because I come home and I'm like, done, I'm tired. And I'm like,
or is it because you guys have been addicted to that show? That's probably why, guys.
Love Island.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's fun. We have this one.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm like, what are we going to talk about today, Cart?
Sorry, I'm not feeling too well, so I'm a little slow today.
Just let the listeners know what not to do.
Don't wait too long to eat and drink
coffee.
Big thing of coffee like this.
And
I'm super sensitive to caffeine, so that's why I only drank a little bit of it.
And it was decaf or no?
No, it's regular coffee. So, but
why.
usually it has, because it's super sweet and it probably has more sweet stuff than coffee. That's why I'm like, okay. But I waited so long to eat, and then by the time I finally had the time to eat, I was all like super nauseous.
That's happened to me before too.
Yeah.
If you don't eat and then you have coffee, it just makes it worse.
Well, not only that, but the coffee suppresses my appetite. So then I'm like, oh, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, but then
I had plans to eat, and then I got my coffee, and I was like,
oh, I'm good.
Oh, coffee. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't eat till like after lunch, and I was like, oh God.
Yeah,
I'm so still super queasy right now.
So lesson of the day: eat.
I probably won't.
Real food. Eat real food, even if it's just a granola bar.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Whew. I'm having a hard time with breakfasts because
like eating breakfast.
No. Like I don't know what to eat sometimes because I feel like I eat the same stuff. Do you eat the same stuff for breakfast or you change it up?
I change it up.
I don't know what, like, I eat
What do you
this
eat?
yogurt, fruit, and granola. Yogurt, fruit, and granola, or oatmeal with peanut butter. Those are my two things that I eat like every single day.
I'll do like I'll do yogurt, granola and fruit on it, or I'll do omelets. Like I'll make myself an omelet, or I'll do trying to think. Oh, like an avocado toast. Like just I change it up, and sometimes I just have a protein shake.
I don't eat at home. I think that's why I eat like at work, so I can't, like avocado toast. I couldn't unless I'll have to eat it cold, and I don't want cold avocado.
Yeah.
Well, avocado toast is cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just having a hard time.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
You can also do like boiled eggs. Do you know?
Like I do. Oh yes, I love eggs. But sometimes, like right now, I'm like, ooh, eggs, and I've sorry, I can't even think. I've been eating eggs, hard-boiled eggs with mustard, and it's so freaking delicious.
I've never had it with mustard.
Oh my god, me neither. But one day I was like, I felt like I was a pregnant girl. I was like, ooh,
el antojo.
Eggs. Yes, eggs with mustard, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. But in the morning, when I'm trying to figure out, I don't want eggs. I want sweet. I want yogurt. I want peanut butter, and
like a bagel, I make
oatmeal and I put peanut butter in it, and it's delicious. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, you just gotta pick. You know how you were mentioning the other day that you like starting your days slow and all this stuff. Like, why not create a routine where you eat at home before you go to work? So
I don't
you're
know how
eating
to do that
here
because I'm not hungry.
Yeah, but if you start doing it, then your body will ask for it in the morning. At first, you're gonna do it, but stay away from coffee because coffee suppresses your appetite.
I know. It's just like that's the thing. That's my routine.
Yeah.
Get up.
So change the routine.
I make my coffee, and then I'm drinking coffee while I'm getting ready, and then I'm like, okay,
I am so glad we're talking about this right now.
Why?
I'm so glad because today we want to talk about self-sabotage. Okay.
Ooh,
and
we fell right into that.
I did. Yeah, she fell right into it because I've been reading this book. It's called, and I think you said you've read it already.
Well, YouTube it.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
It's called You're a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. Okay. We'll add it to our Amazon. What is it? Like the
shopping thing?
Yeah, the shopping thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not done reading it, guys. No, I'm not done. I'm almost there. I will be done this week.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been learning so much reading it about the habits that we create. And we create habits in self-sabotaging ourselves too. Mm-hmm. It's so crazy. So for me, like what I hear right now when you're talking is all excuses because you don't want to feel this way, right? Like you don't want to feel this way. And the version of you that you want to become is a version of you that can't. This
conversation's making me uncomfortable.
We can stop if you want. It's just an example.
Joking, I know.
And saying like the version of you that you want to become doesn't feel sick in the morning. She can eat a balanced meal in the morning. She feels good all day long, right? That's a version of you want to become, right? That's a version of you that you want to be reality. Like sometimes you don't want to feel. Ya, pues sí, le encanta. But I'm saying like you saying, oh, it's a routine to drink coffee every morning. Yeah, that's what happens when we self-sabotage ourselves. We go, well, it's a routine. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, well, then that's the outcome you're going to get. Yeah. And that's always like the excuse. It's like, if that's how you are, then that's how you will always be.
Yes.
But if you want to become a different version of yourself, then you have to change that mentality and say, that's how I am now. Like the new version of you, it's who you are. Mm-hmm. So it's something that I've been doing lately. I don't know if I told you last time, but something I've been doing lately is I ask myself who I want to be or what I want to become or whatever, right? And then as I'm going about my day, I'll be presented with a pivotal point where I can do what I normally do or I can do what that other version of me would do. Mm-hmm. And then the thing I say to myself in my head is, well, what would she do? Y yo de copiona, I go, pues le voy a copiar a ella. Mm-hmm. So whatever she would do, I'm going to do because it's not part of my habit yet. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, what would that version of me do? So, but I call her. Like, what would she do? And then I hear, well, she would do this. And
She'd get up early in the morning and have a protein shake
or go to the
something,
gym.
and then work out really hard and then come home and
like whatever it is that version of you is, right? And then I tell myself, well, what would she do? And the moment I'm like, well, I wouldn't do that, but she would. So I'm going to do what she does because la voy a copiar, right? Until eventually you become her.
Oh, no. They say.
And the habit just becomes her.
Right. They say it takes how many days? 20-something?
21
days to create a habit or
Yeah.
whatever. And I know that. I'm a grown-ass adult. I know all these things.
I'm bringing it up because of the topic today.
Yes.
You're like, totally. Don't tell me what to do.
We're done with this.
I don't like this episode.
Oh, I get it. I'm done.
Well, you just have to be real with yourself.
I get it. And we all do it to ourselves, right?
We do.
We know what we need to do to get to where we want to be. We know what we need to do to become a better version of ourselves. We know this. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
It's just,
we don't
want
to
do it or you don't want to do it.
And here's the thing. And
plain and simple.
And this is what I love about this book is like, she basically goes like, you have to want it bad enough. Exactly. So like 1 is out, want it bad. 2, get good at it. So get good at whatever it is that it takes to get there. And then eliminate the negotiation process. Basically, if you've decided, then
that's it.
It's a decision. That's it. There is no other option. There is no other option. Yeah. Like if you've decided that you are, let's say you are lactose intolerant, but you keep overlooking it because you're like, I know, but I want to eat my cheese and I want to drink my milk and whatever. I will deal with the consequences of how I feel, right? I know somebody like that.
Me too. We know that person.
We know that person. And if you make a decision like, no, I no longer want to feel that way, like I'm done feeling that way, then you have to commit. Like, there's no negotiation. So when you're presented with the milk, you go, no thanks. No, thank you. I'm good milk. Because I don't want to feel like that. You made that commitment, right? You made that decision.
Right.
So it's like, until you make the decision, you're going to be back and forth. You're going to be sometimes, okay, yeah, no, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not going to have that. It doesn't make me feel good. And other times it's like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. And until you're so sick of your own shit, you're not going to change.
Of course.
We've had conversation, like you and I have had an episode on that,
Yeah.
And then it says, I don't know what that is. It says stick like glue. So basically, it just becomes part of you. And then the last one, and I love this book because on everything, because she'll give you like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It's always like, love yourself. You can do anything. And I love that because when you love yourself, then you show up for yourself.
You can't do anything, right? So I think I've talked about this a lot of times, and it's funny because I just did it, right? Nobody wants to be told, no, you could do better.
No,
you could change your habits.
Nobody.
I didn't like you telling me this. I'm like,
but you've had conversations like this with other people, and you don't, and you do the same,
and they ignore me when I have this conversation, and they change the subject.
Yes.
Like I heard this lady, and I loved it. I saved it, but I don't know where it's at. But she said, you basically can do anything.
Yeah.
When people say, oh, I could never do that. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. I can never be a mechanic. Yeah,
yes, you can.
I can never
be
a doctor.
I'm about to become one, guys. Yeah. I'm about to become one.
I could never be a doctor. Yes, you can. You could do anything you want to do. Like, you want to be a pilot?
Do it.
Pilot school. Yes, you can. It's just that you can, ¿cómo se dice?
Like you
nos ponemos trabas. I don't know what trabas means in English, but
kind of like
we put traps,
obstacles.
Obstacles, and like we kind of trap ourselves to where like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Like, there's people who are like, I can't go up and speak in front of people. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, you can. Are you gonna feel uncomfortable? Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you gonna get a panic attack?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But if you do it,
and then it'll feel normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next time, and then you could decide, like, did I like it? That's different. Like, you can go, I don't like it, I like it, So a lot of it comes to like deciding. So it's like, once you decide that you want to do that, then everything else kind of falls into place because you are committed to it. So where self-sabotage kind of comes into play, and this kind of has to do with like relationships. It could be relationships. You can give up on a relationship real quick, right? You can self-sabotage it by like starting fights where there is no fight needed, right?
Where do you think self-sabotage comes from? Like, where do you think that is? That like like an unhealed part, or is it just a scared part, or is it could be a multiple things, right?
It's a limiting belief that you have about yourself and about what you deserve. So let's say it's a relationship, right? You haven't worked through the fact that you deserve to have a healthy relationship. So then what you do, and then I'm talking to myself too, it's what you do is you create perfection in relationships. So then you expect perfection. And if it's not perfect, then you don't want it. And if you do that, then you're self-sabotaging because that's not realistic, right?
But I'm saying, like, does it come from, I know it's a limiting belief, obviously, but
it comes from fear.
I guess it just comes from a lot of things, right?
Yeah, they can be created for different reasons. Like if it's a relationship, like let's say in my case, it could potentially be because I've been hurt in the past, right?
Okay.
Like I've been hurt in the past, and so the idea of like
dating and getting hurt again is like, oh, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because then you date and then you start realizing like, oh man, this person is, whatever. It's a good match, and then you start getting like really scared. It's fear of like not of falling in love, but of you getting hurt again.
Yeah.
Right. So then you self-sabotage until you're healed. So like once you're healed, and this is something
that they heal.
No, I'm saying like when you're doing work with the therapist, right? Like Ruth, right? What does she tell us? Like
a lot of things.
She tells us a lot of things. She tells us like expect to get hurt. Expect things to be like she's told me before, and she's probably told you too. Like expect it to be good enough. Has she said that to you before? Like it's
Tell me in Spanish.
Like las cosas están. It's because of my brain. As soon as she talks, it already registered in English. She just says like that it's good enough. Like your relationship. Well, I'm happy because it's good enough. Or like to remove like the perfection.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're expecting perfection from yourself or from because sometimes people don't even go for anything because they're like, well, I'm not going to do it right, so I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it at all.
Kind of like this whole podcast thing. Remember, we were kind of like, I don't know what we're doing. But if we hadn't just jumped and gone, well, let's do it, we
wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here right now because we would be like, we'll figure it out along the way, right? And that's what we did. We figured it out along the way. But if we were waiting for it to be perfect for us, like we have a studio and we have all the lighting and we have everything, and we have someone who's going to record for us, and like if we were waiting for the whole shebang, we would never have started.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the same thing with relationships, right?
Everything, relationships, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways of the times that I've self-sabotaged, and I can't think of any.
She self-sabotaged this morning by not eating breakfast. There could be many goals. They don't have to be big goals, It could be like, I have a goal of walking 10,000 steps a day, right? And then in the morning you might wake up and go, yeah, no, it's kind of raining outside and I don't want to. I'd rather watch that show that's on.
But is that's self-sabotage?
That's self-sabotage. Because if you made a decision to do it every day, unless you make a decision, unless you say, oh, I'm going to do it 5 out of 7 days.
I want to Google something because I want to understand it better.
She's going to Google, guys.
Self-sabotage.
I would Google, but you guys, I can't.
It says, behavior or thoughts especially, not specifically, I need my glasses, of an involuntary or unconscious nature that are harmful to one's own interest or development. Okay.
Yeah.
It says it's learned in childhood. Why?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the noun, adjective. You want to know that it was really hard for me to learn nouns and adjectives?
Me too.
I don't know. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me too.
I felt kind of dumb, and I'm like,
which one is a thing? A noun or an adjective?
Anyway, let me finish.
Which one's the action word first? Which one's the action word?
Okay, so the adjective is harmful to one's own interest or development, and it's the same thing. And often involuntary or unconscious. Yeah. So when I notice my own self-sabotaging thoughts, I'd work to replace them with more encouraging ones.
Yeah, because sometimes you're like, I'm not enough. Everything goes bad for me, blah, blah, blah. Like your negative self-talk is also self-sabotage.
Behavior is said to be so when it creates problems and
Say it to everyone. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, so I have a great example, right? I think I have a great example.
Okay, let's do it.
You have a job, right? You have a job.
Yes.
And you have to be there at 9:00 every day. And instead of the night before getting all your things ready, you wait till the last minute. You wake up late. You forget to get gas.
Yeah. Remember we were talking
Self-sabotage.
about, yeah.
And then you get to work late. And then the next day, you know you're not supposed to get there late because you just did it and you got in trouble.
Yeah.
And then you do it over again.
Yeah.
It's like behaviors that, but why, my thing is, why do we do this?
Because you have,
Well, we don't think we're good enough?
Sometimes we don't think we're good enough. Like it's, like let's say you had a parent who always expected the worst out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fail every time you try. Like let's say they constantly tell you like you're a failure.
You suck.
No matter how much you try, you're a failure. There are parents like that, you know?
That would be sad.
And so in your subconscious, you think no matter how much I try, I'm gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you're presented with the situation that you have to overcome, you're like, you're not doing it on purpose. Like your intention is to get up and do everything. But your subconscious is like, no, I'm pulling you back to what you know, which is you're going to fail because you're going to prove yourself right that you fail.
So that's one example.
Like your subconscious is always trying to prove you right. So you have to rewire your subconscious, which is why we're always saying go to therapy, because that's what helps you rewire your brain. Mm-hmm. Because your brain, whatever your brain is subconsciously think, like the beliefs that your subconscious thinks, it's always trying to prove it right. So if you think you're not good enough, then you're not. If you think that you're never going to have, yes, because your beliefs inside do believe it. And then your reality becomes that because you start doing little behaviors that will lean towards that, right? That's how it is. So self-sabotage, it sucks because we all do it. Like we all do it at different capacities, right? But I think like the most important part is like awareness, which we've talked about before. If you're aware that you're self-sabotaging, then you have to create a system in like the transition period. Like in my case, my system is me saying, okay, I know that naturally I wouldn't get up and just go to the gym, right? Like naturally, like this version of me wouldn't do that. But the version of me that I want to become, so I'm in the becoming stage, right? I'm in the transition phase. Well, I'm not her yet. My brain is wired to say, no, you're good. You're good. Even though I'm like, I want to go work out, right?
Yeah.
So right now in the transition, I'm telling myself, well, she would do it, so just copy her. So it's easy for me to piggyback on like, oh, I'm just going to copy her.
Someone.
Yeah. And that's easier because it's not my own belief about me. It's
you guys should try that.
It's my belief about her. I believe that she can do it. I don't believe that I can because I haven't proved it to myself yet.
That's a good way of doing it.
But I believe a lot of things about you that you're very good at that you may not feel about yourself, right? Or someone else or whatever, you know? And so,
but you're right, because sometimes we do see someone and we're like, I want to do that. Yeah. I want to do what they're doing, and I'm going to do my best to do that, because if they're there, that means I can get there if I do the same thing.
Well, it's kind of like, remember how growing up people would say, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Yeah, so tell me who you're around. Like if you, so the whole thing is like, tell me who the 5 people that you're closest to, and then I'll tell you who you are. Basically, you become the beliefs of the people you're around, right? So for instance, if you want to open up a business, let's say you want to open up a bakery, okay? Are you going to go hang out with people who opened up,
or people that work in,
like, so you want to open up a bakery. Are you going to go hang out with someone who has never opened a restaurant, like any kind of business before, and they literally, let's say they work in education. So it's a completely different thing, right? Not to like, it's just different. So if you're hanging out with people who work in education who have no experience in opening up businesses, you're going to be like not inspired. You're not going to grow. You're not going to learn. It's not going to become normal. But let's say now all of a sudden you start hanging out with a lot of people who have opened up different businesses or bakeries. All of a sudden you start picking up on like, oh yeah, this is the person I've been talking to. They connected me to this thing, or this is how I've been doing this, or this. And so all of a sudden you have all these ideas and you're like, oh my God, I could run with this. I could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I agree and disagree with that, only in the sense that I feel like, sorry, my daughter's calling. I feel like I don't think that you necessarily have to hang out with people that have opened. I feel like for me, it's like I want to hang out with people that are successful, that think success in any aspect
at
of
any
their
capacity,
life. At any, like people that are like, I wake up every day and go work out, or I wake up every day and I meditate, or I wake up every day and I, you know,
go to the gym or
do
whatever.
Like those are the people that I want to hang out, because all their mindset is growth and win. Let's win this. Let's
grow.
Get this. Let's grow together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's similar. I think it's more of, yes, people who are, you know, that are in that same industry, obviously they're going to give you skills that maybe someone else doesn't. But ultimately, you want to be like you're saying, around people who are into the mentality of growth.
Yeah.
Because let's say you're the kind of person who's positive and you're always like, yeah, we can make it in life, and let's do this and let's do that. And then you're around 5 people who are like, things don't work out for me. No, I don't have money to go on vacation. That's too much. You're asking too much of me. No, like
bad things happen to me all the time.
Bad things happen to me. I have the worst luck, or I'm never going to get out of this hole that I'm in. I'm never going to be happy. And you're just like, yeah, but let's go. And then you're trying to like uplift them, but then they're bringing you down.
Come down with me.
And then you're kind of like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I would rather love you from a distance, because it sucks. You drop.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I think that when I learned that, I don't think I do a lot of self-sabotage, because I'm trying to think in my head, like, what do I do?
This morning.
I did with the breakfast thing,
but that's it. She's perfect other than that.
Yes. No, I'm not perfect. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to think of ways, like, yes, there's times where I'm like, I set up my alarm, I put my stuff down to go work out or to go for my walks. And then I wake up and I'm like, nope, click. I'm not going. But is it self-sabotaging if you don't feel bad about it? Because sometimes I'm like, I'm so happy I slept in.
No,
because I haven't slept well, or I have, you know what I mean?
No, because you're still in that case, you're still honoring yourself, because ultimately the whole reason why you put those things in place for you was to like love yourself, but you're replacing it with other things that love yourself.